especially later on when we literally hacked the planet.
He called us out by name?
Yep.
He don't know who he fucking with.
He has no idea who he's dealing with, cliche.
Or some do-gooder white hat tells home how to cockblock us.
Unbreakable trees. The combat in this game is somehow worse than the previous game.
This is gonna cost us a lot of followers.
DMCA takedown. Annoying.
Censorship.
We are so gonna cornhole this fake-ass church.
Wah, wah.
Wait a minute. You used cornhole as a verb.
Grammar Nazi.
Let the cornholing begin. Cornhole.
Game thinks that just because it references Beavis and Butthead that it's gonna get a pass from me. Hey look, it's their shitty version of the troll face.
If you wanted magic, maybe you should be watching me work.
Oh! Did Luke ride on Yoda's back? I think not.
I was always more of a Lando man myself. Owned the Millennium Falcon, ran Cloud City, blew up the second Death Star.
Jesus, both of you shut the fuck up. Neither of you are worth talking about Star Wars. Unbeknownst to everybody, it is customary for hackers to party like rock stars because video game logic. Suddenly I wish I was playing Splinter Cell. I can only speak for myself, but fuck this RC puzzle. Emotes. Selfies. Well, it's not a Ubisoft game unless we're climbing some sort of tower. Don't worry, the shtick will die out someday.
What is it with you and animals?
Man, fuck animals! We are at war with all of them. They're all evolving to replace us on the food chain, you know. The less they know about us, the better.
Wait, even puppies?
Man, especially goddamn puppies.
Wrench hates animals. That's a big no-no. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit on the ledge of this radio tower with zero fucks given, because I'm edgy. Inability to purchase your vehicles on demand. You actually have to go to the dealership. What kind of primitive technology is this? I've heard better chance at a WWE house show. Discount Don Johnson, as in 30 years post-Miami Vice Don Johnson.
One last thing. I really need to get to the heart of this rumor, so do they say where this imaginary camp might be?
Marcus poses as a member of New Dawn, yet doesn't know the location of this re-education camp. So, due to convenience, his cover remains intact.
Oh yeah, man. One last thing, man. Like, your last 5 movies have been just disappointing as shit.
This is exactly what I said about the past 5 Ubisoft games.
These assholes wreck lives on a weekly basis.
EA? Broken AI. How the hell are you able to spot my RC drone when it's hiding underneath the vehicle? The entire purpose of impersonating the New Dawn investigator was to delay Jimmy Siska's actual consultation. However, by the time Marcus arrives, he's already being re-educated. Hey, game, may I propose something? When I order my car on demand, I would appreciate it if you didn't spawn it hundreds of meters away. Retrieving data should not take this long. Once again, this is used as an excuse to have your obligatory defend your position segment.
Yeah, I guess I fucked up, didn't I? Seems to be a running theme in that.
Ubisoft inadvertently speaks about themselves.
Watch out for snakes. There are always snakes.
It's not that kind of temple, Wrench.
That does not produce snakes.
The game makes a reference to Indiana Jones, however the snake bit was part of Raiders of the Lost Ark. We are entering the New Dawn Temple, which is supposed to be a reference to the Temple of Doom. Get your shit right, game. I see that the Mass Effect elevator decided to make an appearance.
Rows of ancient Sumerian tablets.
Why are they in a museum? I mean, what gives the church the right to keep these hidden away from us?
The same right that has existed for centuries. Power, influence, and control over the sheep. Yet Zek was able to compose, edit, and release a video exposing New Dawn in the amount of time it took for Marcus to ride the elevator up to the main floor of the temple. And as someone who composes, narrates, and edits the very videos you're watching, I can tell you that's a bunch of bullshit.
But don't take our word for it. We have a celebrity guest. Hello, I'm Jimmy Siska.
Is there any legit reason as to why they're distorting Jimmy Siska's voice? I mean, you're clearly showing him. Everybody knows what he looks like and what he sounds like. This is utterly pointless. Why interrupt this Watch Dogs game to bring you Mario Kart? Here's a failure of game design. The optimal way to reach the top of a building to acquire an item is to use these lifts. That is assuming, of course, if you haven't already created the quadcopter. You can thank Ubisoft's hard-on of ascending structures for this.
At least I didn't climb up the wrong building.
Oh.
Fucking shit.
Thank Ubisoft's hard-on of ascending structures for this.
At least I didn't climb up the wrong building.
Oh.
Fucking shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Satara, hacker and master of parkour. A Mary Sue indeed. though I could say the same about Marcus.
Pop quiz, guys. What is every gaming website? Building.
Oh.
Fucking shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Satara, hacker and master of parkour. A Mary Sue indeed, though I could say the same about Marcus.
Pop quiz, guys. What does every gaming website love most?
Being considered journalism?
Leaks.
Well, you're both wrong. They love getting paid by big developers and publishers to give biased reviews to undeserving AAA games in order to mislead the public into buying into the hype and purchase said AAA games. It's the only thing that keeps them relevant. If anybody ever wonders why I slam Ubisoft so much, it's because of shit like this. An entire side mission dedicated to hacking into one of their own damn studios. Developer narcissism at its finest. Wonders why I slam Ubisoft? Because of shit like this. An entire side mission dedicated to hacking into one of their own damn studios. Developer narcissism at its finest. And of course the narcissism isn't complete without whoring out Assassin's Creed. In space, no one can hear your Cowboy Bebop No Man's Sky hybrid of a game suck balls. Hypest gameplay on YouTube, am I right? The ability to go through cable wires, literally unplayable.
I was looking at our numbers, how many people downloaded our app, how much processing power we had available, and that's when I saw it.
I see that Josh is fond of the pronoun game.
A chunk of our followers and bots came from inactive or dead invite accounts.
You fools, you didn't implement a two-step verification before you created this app.
Marcus. Is this a bad time? Sort of feels like a bad time.
Dushan somehow knew that Marcus was going to infiltrate the CEO of Invite's office at this exact point in time after Marcus had learned about the dead and inactive Invite accounts. Convenience!
Because I think it was faked. That I was in the night that you hacked into our system.
Actually, I would chalk it up to the game demands it, because there's no way you would have known that DedSec would capture Marcus and bring him to that exact location on the beach in San Francisco.
Guess what, Marcus? Guess what? The people want to be told who is good and who is bad.
Dushan has clearly not met me, or any person who is like me.
So, here it is, Marcus. Your record is back on file. Your backdoor access is plugged. And those bots I gave you, gone.
And yet, Marcus will still be able to use all of his hacking abilities, as evidenced by the following sequence, and the rest of the game for that matter. What a waste of alcohol, or fight sequences. Indestructible road barriers, literally unplayable. Marcus now looks like Roast of 5'9" in a skunk outfit.
These are from our DedSec channels. DedSec is not worthy. DedSec is a bunch of skitties. You told us lies and bullshit. Hashtag DedSuck.
Really, Satara? Those are the comments that are bothering you? Grow a spine, sister. I get called worse than that on a daily basis, and you don't see me threatening to delete my YouTube channel.
So unfuck it.
Here's my entry for the bad.
Grow a spine, sister. I get called worse than that on a daily basis, and you don't see me threatening to delete my YouTube channel.
So unfuck it.
Here's my entry for the bad poem contest. I call it Unfulfilled. Duck. 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 Duck.
Well, at least it lives up to its name.
Whoa, bro. Don't bail on us yet. We're on something.
That was a cleverly disguised "don't leave the mission area, otherwise you'll fail" line. Still a sin, because you are leaving the mission area is a failure of game design. Ladies and gentlemen, a hacking puzzle in the middle of the desert. Video game logic. I see that Raymond Kenny has graduated from basic Rob Zombie to full-on House of a Thousand Corpses.
Your crew seems to have a lot of unfocused noise. You the leader?
No, man, it doesn't work like that. DedSec's got a rule. No personal armies. No leaders.
And also they have that rule where if you're the playable character, you do all the dirty work. Because game, bitch! First person point of view of critical plot moments. Oh, don't mind me. I'm one of the most wanted men in Silicon Valley, and I'm just gonna go back to my original, easily accessible hackerspace and continue operating from there. Jesus, as much as I despise Aiden, at least he found a new base of operations once people started attacking him.
Is that all?
It's enough. We're talking about Bloom.
Hey, and you're talking to Bloom's public enemy #1, son? Yeah, dodging those bastards for years.
Here's some pointless exposition for you just in case you didn't play the previous game, which I don't know why the hell you're playing this game if you haven't, but hey, don't let sense and reason get in the way of your game purchases.
Yeah, Marcus, why did you invite the stranger to our house?
Look, it just happened, alright? We were running from these bikers, right? And look, you know what? It doesn't even matter. He's cool.
Oh, he's cool. Well, that's good. Because we usually discuss these things as a group.
I know. It's my bad. But you met Ray already, right? I want to introduce you to Raymond Kinney.
These so-called hackers don't recognize one of the most famous hackers
Yeah.
in the entire world. Not, of course, until Marcus points it out do they come to that realization.
And we can use his help.
He can stay here, right? He should stay.
Okay, fine. But if he fucks with any of us, I'm gonna pop his nuts like ripe grapes.
And now we will have pointless drama between Satara and Raymond Kenny for the remainder of the game. Enjoy!
I'm ready, man. I'm pumped. No, seriously. Activist mode. Activate.
Let's look at the big shot data harvester. Our friend Noodle. Every time you search for discount refrigerator or bulldozer porn, they learn more and more about you.
And this is a surprise how?
You can't hack Noodle unless you get into the server farm. You can't get into the server farm without clearance. Hell, you can't even get on the ground unless you're an employee there.
I bet you Marcus can pose as an employee.
Nu bytte över då. Såna.
Credentials. I can get you to the buses. All you gotta do is drive it and they'll think you're one of the bus drivers.
Horatio gives us all of these details about how we might be able to hack them. And all we have to do is post the bus numbers and then we'll be able to manipulate our way to the servers. Then, raise the meter.
Okay, here we go. Transponders on one of 4 post-op vans making runs around the city. Work in pairs, driver and navigator photographer. And use the Trackify app on your phone to find the vans. We've got limited time before the van we need goes out of circulation. Trackify uses a signal on your phone to tell you when you're going in the direction of a target, but it's not very good on distances. If the 2 teams communicate, you should be able to locate them quickly, and then we can all go back to our clickbait and tube sites. When you do find a van, send me an image of its license plate. When I've got them all, I'll run the numbers against their database and tell you which van you need to steal. That's good. A clear shot of the plate. Now, give me the rest of them. Don't send me shots of your privates or the sunset, or your private bids at sunset. I just want shots of license plates, no filters, and definitely no hashtags.
Hashtags tror jag nog. Hashtags väldigt hashtag. Gör setups. Hashtag. Ska göra high school. Hashtag så färdiga.
Alright, I got another picture. I still need some more though.
Okej, sen.
That works. I can see the plate. Now, give me the last one.
Han går först. Nej men det kör så det bara så han var i grupp på sig nu. Nu ska jag ta det. Vänta lite. Ah, só essa roxa.
They hire themselves out the sun's ragnarok, right? So we find out as much as we can about everything and their operations.
There we go. I've got all 4 plates now. Hold on while I run them against their database. Bingo, I found our guy. Let me ping you the location.
Oh God, no!
Great little app, that Trackify. If by great I mean barely functional, but we found the van, so 5-star rating. Recommend it to your friends. You should enjoy that version while it's live. The next update installs micropayments. It doesn't really, but actually probably should. The transponder is fixed inside, so you'll have to commandeer the whole van and bring it to page. Try and do it without attracting attention.
Co tam jeszcze?
This the one? Transponder should be back here. Yep. That's the model. When you can, take it to Lester's guy.
All in this together. We can all. What kind of fucking?
Do what you wanted them to? Is that eliminated from the script?
We're all in this together. We can all. What kind of fucking do you think I am?
The kind of noob who gets their RFID chip implanted beneath.
We're in this together. We can all. What kind of fucking do you think I am?
The kind of noob who gets their RFID chip implanted.
We're all in this together. We can all. What kind of fucking do you think I am?
The kind of noob who gets their RFID chip implanted beneath their skin that is clearly visible. Ah, so Wrench has a rifle that can read RFID chips from a distance. What the fuck didn't we use that before?
Wrench, important question time. Aliens versus Predator.
Actually, this... Of course, a single alien nearly killed an entire ship crew by itself. A group of aliens nearly killed an entire platoon of some of the most elite Marines in the galaxy. And a single alien almost wiped out an entire prison of some of the most dangerous men on that particular planet. Predator got beat by fucking Danny Glover. Whatever argument you have is invalid. I understand why they do it for game purposes, but why the hell would you set your bunker to explode after 5 minutes when someone can make time to deactivate the bombs? Why not just set it to explode immediately?
It's from Miranda. Being followed, a friend of mine is giving us to you at great risk. Watch your backs as a target on it.
How would Miranda's friend have access to photos that were taken literally seconds ago?
Food is...
Da, moment. Ez rakjuk linkletet.
Grow a spine and ask her, you pussy bitch.
So how did you get those photos of us in the bar? Let's just say, I am source.
And that source is called luck.
The word is the feds are going after refugees. They're trying to co-opt and blackmail every group they can.
For what?
They want control of all the 0 days, and they don't want competition.
Well, I don't see how that could be possible since hackers exist all across the world and the FBI does not have jurisdiction outside of the U.S. So, getting rid of hackers inside of the U.S. would not give
What's that mean?
Means there's an old-style payphone outside the Delaware. Pick it up, identify yourself as Fred. Record the signal.
Wait a minute, so the FBI has a payphone outside available to the public that grants access to their building by giving a password over an audio file? What the fuck, gang?
Right there. I'm not doing anything. On the ground, now. I'm just walking my cat. Ah!
Wrench? Wrench! Shit!
Losing a connection right before something important, cliche. Game allows you to view a camera angle where you can observe Wrench's face. Thanks for ruining the mystery, you fucks.
Alright, look. Right now, I am a...
Important cliche. Game allows you to view a camera angle where you can observe Wrench's face. Thanks for ruining the mystery, you fucks.
Alright, look. Right now, I am an act of God. Get me something. Point me in the right direction. Names, addresses. Because I swear to God, you want me on your side.
Well, this guy clearly didn't go to the Revolver Ocelot School of Torture and Manipulation.
So you're free to go. Tell your friends about the deal. If they want to be off the FBI's radar, they just gotta come see me.
So if all you wanted to do was make a deal, then why didn't you do that when you confronted Marcus at Invite?
God damn it, you motherfuckers! I'm coming to get that mask back!
Yeah, you heard that right, people. We're gonna spend an entire mission just to get back Wrench's mask. Why Wrench can't craft a new one and why the FBI kept it in the first place, we'll never know. But fuck it, video game logic. I see the game still has these annoying chase after somebody while you hack their data sequences.
I found the phone, but no Horatio in sight. No clues, but there is a street cam.
What the hell is the point of these CCTV cameras if there's no police responsible for crime?
Really?
Yeah! Jesus! Fight back, man!
These assholes act like they're watching it live. But of course, black guy handing down. Can you do
So, this guy's meeting you off the Western Highway just before Polito Bay. You got any friends who like, Okay, slight change of plans. So, it would appear that some of Avi's paranoia might have been somewhat justified. Our call got picked up. They came after him and he ran. Now he's holed up in a hut on some small island off the coast, surrounded by about 20 government agents. As much as I'd love to hang him out to dry, he's our only shot at this. And well, it's kind of our fault, so... So, I'm sending you to a rental place on Innocent Road. Pick up some sea sharks and get out to the island.
Störningar är dit tillbaka eller? Nå skal vi høre her borte på egentlig. Noe sånn helt tilbake til første. Det var bedre. I think this. Tack. Ja, bra.
Never should have stuck my head out. It was cool. Don't answer the phone to Lester Crest. All right, all right. Let's go.
It'll take forever to go through all this, but Ray will manage to have a report created within a matter of seconds.
Hey, who's on Blue's client list? We got Bill. We got Ed. We got Glenn. We got Galloway. Let's get out of here.
Ha det bra. Bare klarer å si ikke også siden. Takk for helikopteret. Ja, det er faktisk virkelig å... Ok. Sånn er det når du skal klatre ut av båten her. Bare sånn som vi blir, ja. Bare to, jeg ser den. Jeg er ikke lei av de høyene. Ja, sorry, det blir ikke god rett på veien. Det kommer biler her også. Nei, kanskje ennå så... Du vil bare sitte der, nyte av turen og slutte å sylte så mye. Og slutte å klage alltid på noe. Kanskje bare sitte i bilen og holde kjeft, så er det mye bedre. Jeg kjører oppe, men det gjør mer av vi. Wow, rett forbi de. Ja, det er ikke så jeg bare oppe, men ikke det. Shit. Ha det bra.
They've got to destroy the brain, or they'll bring it back to life in a jar. Damn!
Ja, vi jag kände det nog, fortsätt. Ja, selvfølgelig nok skjønt å...
I haven't spent this long in another person's company since that owl died last spring. Man, he cooked good.
Semester igjen, så der, ja, eneste liv. Så den hjemme. Og så mye fort,
I didn't do anything. I was pruning the bush, not exposing myself in it.
Ok, da blir det å skjønne. Hold deg fast.
It ain't worth it. Not even for the Union Depository.
Union Depository, ja, storm, og husker det veldig bra helst. Det er også på sin eksterne skjønnet også. Det er ikke skjønner jeg hvorfor vi skal bruke deg av i. Det er som du skal gjøre forresten. Du ser ikke for du kan krasje. Uh-oh.
I knew they were listening. I built their receivers. You can hear me now, can't you, you fucking jackass? I'd take roadkill stew and trash juice over IAA mind-controlled drugs any day. I would.
Ja, det vil ikke. Nei, jeg skal ikke virke med det, så det er det. Ja, det kan det bra. Nej, ikke. Jeg befaler for med deg.
Well, are you a cop?
I'm not a cop. I'm helping Lester. Have you done it?
What?
Has he done it?
Well, I don't have the Pacific Standard Frequency here. I don't have my tools.
Ain't that convenient. I've got some tools. Come on. Lester will meet you back at your place. And don't worry, the transponder will be ready for the job.
Program the hackers are using pattern recognition software.
But if you already have access to insider information, then why would you need pattern recognition?
Jeg tror ikke gå under Jonas inn de på vei. Jeg tog det folket, men han var ikke med oss.
Oh, and by the way, welcome to America.
Yeah, welcome to America. I just hog-tied you and left you for dead. That's that American hospitality. Good luck not getting deported, asshole. Unkillable NPCs. Man, that glitch though.
The blueprints you found show a service elevator shaft.
They say that shaft is a bad mother.
Shut your mouth!
So here's another failure of game design. I have eliminated every enemy on this barge. I am all alone out in the middle of the ocean. The very second I take the elevator to the extraction point, the 1033 is called and the police arrive within 30 seconds. And to make matters worse, when the time is up, they simply disappear. Look at this shit.
Custom built for us.
You know, Michelle, we're just glad that these hackers were finally brought to justice. It frankly shows a flaw in the system, from the submarine cables to the spying and
طابة معي. ايش اوه واو.
Last time I was in here, things didn't go so well. They've increased security because of that.
And once I infiltrate, I will prove this to be incorrect.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Looks like... shit!
They're using Bellwether. Damn. That means Bloom is behind all of this.
This is me pretending to be surprised by this.
Yo, Teresa Moretti seems to have a shot.
If she's gonna have this kind of support, then I don't think so.
Blackmailers. I know. I wish I'd come up with something better, but this cliche still works.
Yeah, but that cliche doesn't prevent you from getting sick.
That's what I want to hear.
I wish they'd spring for an upgrade.
Some rather questionable voice acting. Inability to crash this to the ground floor. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you. I want to go out in style.
Dude! WTF? I set a whole goddamn zipline up to get you out of there.
Wait a minute. So are you basically admitting to creating a zip line out of nowhere?
So tomorrow, they're trucking out these machines to the polling places, and what are we supposed to do? Reverse engineer?
No, that's not feasible given our time frame. The virus is military grade. The only prudent course is to destroy them all.
Destroy them all? What do you want to do, blow them up?
Satara clearly suggested that you bring explosives, and you even agreed with her.
Oh, and Marcus, you might want to bring some explosives.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I think you should have a pretty clear idea of what her plan is. Video game cliche number 10 again. The game has not earned the right to play some Creedence Clearwater. Video game cliche number 7 again. Oh, Watch Dogs 2. You were doing so good until you had to remind me of literally the worst part of the original Watch Dogs. It's even extra awful knowing that the whole point of this mission is to save me. This is a forced cameo if I ever saw one. I mean, we're in San Francisco and the fucker's wearing the same damn clothes.
I gotta do something. I can't stay here stuck.
No, wait. That is exactly what you should do.
Besides, you've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting, so I'm sure the load will pull you backwards.
Alright, you guys take the lead.
Game decides only now for you to play. Think about how much more you can see.
Okay, we're gonna get this equipment. First up, you gotta collect the van from outside my garment factory. When you've got the van, I'll come back to you with details on what to do next. You see, I've split a larger task up into a series of smaller, easily achievable goals. Got that from a management book. Does it make you like me more? Do you feel like you're working more effectively? Well, hey, at least you're not thinking about having to kill people. Damn it, I bet that's all you're thinking about now.
Oj. Tog med framfarten. ridiculous. Nej, ännu skåp man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jag kan inte gå ända, kör du? Umulig. Kan ikke gå og kjøre og hente den eneste. Nei da, jeg må slå etter den. Hvis det får greit med at jeg kan gå ut av vennen og så bytte det med det de svarte. Higher, that I flew too high. Yes, my man. Yes, my man. Dreaming. Heard them say, on my wayward side. Oh my God. We had to rest, cry no more. I should do. But I'll make sure nothing. Mano, give me a for my sure. Oh, man, bro.
What you got for me? Could use some hardware like this. I'll case it up, get the interface ready. Hey, if I don't see you before the job, I should say, try not to fuck it up, alright?
Find escapers.
Flott. Jeg fikk dårlig. Hvorfor jeg ikke ville drepe så mange der inne.
That's it. You people have stood in my way long enough. I'm going to clone college.
Oj, så.
But the sign said all you can eat. I'm gonna fight this thing.
Oh, please don't. For me.
Sorry, Marge. This is my quest.
Kiddo. Okay. Jeg kan sikkert gjøre meg andre folk nå. Ja. Ja. Ha det.
Was a moonless night, dark as pitch, when out of the mist came a beast more stomach than man. So I says to me boatswains, batten down the mizzenmast matings.
Captain McAllister, isn't it a fact that you're not a real captain?
Aye.
Your Honor, I would like to show the court just how much shrimp Mr. Simpson ate. Bring it in, boys.
Letters, all addressed to Santa Claus.
You want the people of Springfield versus Kris Kringle. That's next door.
How?
Mrs. Simpson, isn't it true your husband once consumed a 10-pound bag of flour when no other food was available?
Yes, but it was...
Your witness.
There's a pizza here for... Right here.
Oh.
Mrs. Simpson, what did you and your husband do after you were ejected from the restaurant?
Pretty much went straight home.
Mrs. Simpson, you're under oath.
We drove around until 3 a.m. looking for done. Simpsons plays. This fighting solves nothing.
Not from Marvin Monroe? Are you alive or dead?
Oh, damn it.
Batman Arkham Origins was released worldwide for all three consoles and the PC simultaneously. A prequel to Arkham Asylum, Origins did not feature writing from Paul Dini. The classic Batman the Animated Series cast had been replaced, and most importantly, the game was developed by Warner Brothers Games Montreal and not Rocksteady. Now, despite all of this, the game still retained the stealthy action-adventure sandbox formula from Arkham City, and even introduced a few new components such as a fast travel system and a multiplayer mode. However, this became one of the main sources of Origins' criticism, with many claiming that the game just didn't do enough different from Arkham City to move the series forward, and that it simply felt like a rehash of its predecessor. On top of that, the multiplayer mode was criticized for being both unnecessary and poorly executed. Not to mention the fact that upon release, the game was found to contain a notable amount of bugs and technical issues that would later be patched up. But despite all of this, Batman Arkham Origins still garnered an average to positive reception from fans and critics alike. Now, on the other hand, where Arkham Origins may have been too similar to Arkham City, there was another Batman Arkham game released alongside Origins that was completely different than any other game in the series. This game was known as Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate and was released for Nintendo 3DS and PlayStation Vita, making it the first and so far only handheld game in the series. The biggest change found in Blackgate, which subsequently affected all other design aspects of the game, was its perspective. Developer Armature Studios chose to forego the third-person 3D perspective of all other games in the series in favor of a 2.5D side-scrolling perspective. Even though games like Uncharted Golden Abyss and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D showed that these portable systems were capable of handling console-quality games such as the Arkham series. But that being said, 3D home console games receiving side-scrolling portable spin-offs is not uncommon, especially nowadays, and the idea of a 2.5D Metroidvania-style Arkham game was very exciting to fans of the series. Unfortunately, Blackgate was met with an incredibly mixed response, with main points of criticism being the game's repetitive level design, backtracking, and navigation and control difficulties caused by the 2.5D perspective. But critical reception aside, Blackgate still received a deluxe edition downloadable home console re-release for the Wii U eShop, PlayStation Network, Steam, and Xbox Live Arcade. So the Batman Arkham series had hit its first couple of snags, but things seem to be getting back with the announcement of the highly anticipated next entry in the series, Batman Arkham Knight. This the return of Conroy Batman was the first Arkham game released exclusively for current-gen consoles, and most importantly, it was developed by Rocksteady Studios. So Arkham Knight already had a lot going for it, being touted as one of the best and most hyped-up games from E3 2015. And on June 23rd, 2015, the game was released worldwide for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Picking up where Arkham City left off, Knight is the first game in the series to feature Harley Quinn and Batgirl as playable characters via DLC, as well as a dual-play character switching feature during PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Picking up where Arkham City left off, Knight is the first game in the series to feature Harley Quinn and Batgirl as playable characters via DLC, as well as a dual-play character switching feature during combat, and a fully drivable, weapon-equipped Batmobile. Though overall, the game is still very much in line with the games that came before it, simply refining the already established combat and design. And this approach was reflected in the game's review scores, for Arkham Knight saw the return of critical acclaim to the franchise following the mixed response to Arkham Origins and Blackgate. Or at least, the console versions did. You see, Rocksteady chose to focus the majority of their efforts on the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game, while outsourcing the PC port to Iron Galaxy Studios. And upon release day, gamers reported an alarming amount of technical issues with the PC port's frame rate, texture resolution, and overall performance. Essentially, Batman Arkham Knight for Microsoft Windows PC just wasn't finished. And the complaints came rolling in on Steam, with thousands upon thousands of reviews completely panning this port of the game. In response to this overwhelming backlash, Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment had Arkham Knight sales on Steam suspended until they could patch up all the game's bugs, in addition to issuing refunds to those who had purchased the game. However, in the meantime, the console versions of Arkham Knight have performed and sold extremely well, with Mac and Linux versions scheduled for a fall of 2015 release. The Batman Arkham series is arguably one of the most successful lines of games based on a comic book franchise ever created. From its incredible attention to detail, tight gameplay, immersive stories, and touches of fan service, this series is widely considered to be the quintessential Batman video game experience. But I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't really competing with much. launch. And outside of the main series of games, Batman Arkham has seen 2 mobile spin-off games with a 3rd on the way, and inspired multiple comic books and even an animated movie. But one of the most important messages that this franchise has sent, either directly or indirectly, is that in the modern gaming industry and in the right hands, licensed video games can be just as consistently high quality and successful as any other AAA release, even if there are a few bugs here and there. Thanks for watching, guys.
Men på den andre, jeg er klar over, så har ikke vært sånn 4 minutter.
So I'm sure that by now most of you have heard of Loot Crate. It's a really cool service that sends you a box full of nerdy memorabilia every single month. And the boxes they send you tend to feature
Ja, forbruk i taktene, kom igjen. Ja. The game med MC, gjør det klar. Julie Reaper, tog. Så ja, det er klar. Ja. Du kan kjøre min. Hvor går jeg inn i? Ja, det er bare. Hva er det han har? Den half-track-bull er jo der, man. Ok. Greit for den til den. Vet du når veien er for seg?
So obvious advancements like better graphics, deeper story, and new characters. Uncharted 2 greatly improved upon its predecessor through the addition of multiplayer, much more varied environments, and a far better balance of gameplay styles, leveling out the amount of gunplay and platforming. And all of these improvements paid off greatly in the end, for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves was met with universal critical acclaim, near perfect scores across the board, and over 200 Game of the Year awards. Fans and critics alike were touting the game as an immersive and beautiful experience that perfectly encapsulated the feeling of playing through a blockbuster film. So Naughty Dog were on a roll at this point, having smoothly made the transition into the 7th generation of consoles with, of all things, a new IP. And of course they were prepared to follow up, releasing Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception for PlayStation 3 on November 1st, 2011. Here we find Nate, Sully, Chloe, and an English fortune hunter named Charlie Cutter going up against a woman named Catherine Marlowe, who we see via flashbacks was an old client of Sully's who nearly had Nate killed 20 years prior as they were both after the same treasure. Later on, Nate and Sully meet back up with little Miss Convenient Elena, who we now see is married to Nate, yet oddly estranged. So, yeah, spoiler for Uncharted 2, he goes for Elena. Anyway, we now find Nate on his most personal mission so far, searching for treasure, rekindling his marriage, and struggling with his somewhat selfish desire to outdo Marlowe at seemingly any cost. Following up under the massive shadow of Uncharted 2 would be a difficult task for any game, but Uncharted 3 very much got the job done and then some, bringing back the gunplay, platforming, epic story, and multiplayer, while also offering deeper melee combat and some of the trickiest puzzles in the franchise. All of which once again garnered near perfect review scores and gave the PS3's flagship franchise a fitting send-off for that generation. However, with the main series now on hold, Naughty Dog further pushed work on their next new project, The Last of Us, Uncharted actually didn't go away at all. For on February 14th, 2012, Sony Computer Entertainment and Bend Studios released Uncharted Golden Abyss for the PlayStation Vita to generally positive reviews. This game was then followed up on December 4th, 2012 by Uncharted Bite of Fortune, a strategic card game spin-off for PS Vita, also from Bend Studios. And outside of the AAA gaming world, the original Uncharted trilogy has gone on to inspire comic books, a novel, a board game, motion comics, and even an online game that used Google Maps. Which, I mean, let's be honest, that one was a little weird. But it would not be until November 14th, 2013 that Naughty Dog would announce one of the most highly anticipated games for the PlayStation 4, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Slated for release on March 18th, 2016, Uncharted 4 will find a now retired Nathan Drake living a quiet, normal life with Elena. All seems well until the day that Nate's long lost and for A Thief's End. Slated for release. That one was a little weird. But it would not be until November 14th, 2013 that Naughty Dog would announce one of the most highly anticipated games for the PlayStation 4, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Slated for release on March 18th, 2016, Uncharted 4 will find a now retired Nathan Drake living a quiet, normal life with Elena. All seems well until the day that Nate's long lost and presumed dead brother Sam shows up, desperately seeking Nate's help. However, in order to save his brother, Nate would have to come out of retirement and get back into the treacherous world of fortune hunting one last time. This is an incredibly difficult decision for Nate to make, but ultimately he decides to come out of retirement and aid his brother. Too bad he never told Elena about any of this. What follows has been promised to be Nathan Drake's greatest adventure yet, battling the inner demons of his past, testing his true limits, and pushing his relationship to the breaking point. So clearly a large part of Uncharted 4's story is going to be Nathan Drake's growth as a character and how he's evolved over the years that have passed. And because of this, Naughty Dog enlisted the help of Bluepoint Games to remaster all 3 of the previous Uncharted games into one package for PS4 known as Uncharted the Nathan Drake Collection. Recently released on October 9th, 2015, this compilation aims not only to allow fans and newcomers
Hva faen tror du det? Det står han. Kom igjen, få han. Sitt deg på da. Ja, kan jeg få sitte på i det? Hva skal jeg? Ta deg. Det kommer sånn løsning. Se på streamen her mens da. Men. Fikk en topp regelt så.
I also talk in a pretty calm tone of voice throughout the whole thing, so if you want to hear that, you should check it out as well. But anyway, that's all I got for you this time, so once again, thanks for watching, guys. DFTBA.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jessica from Leaderboard, and we are bringing you 107 facts about Uncharted. Grab your adventure hat, put on your desert scarf, and let's get started.
Kommer det.
Uncharted: Drake's Fortune is published by Sony Computer Entertainment, developed by Naughty Dog, and made exclusively for PS3. Number 2. The game sold more than 1
Jeg tog bluten.
million copies in the first 10 weeks.
Ups, det kommer an.
Actually censored on the Japanese console version, removing all blood when shooting enemies. Number 4. After Jak 3, Naughty Dog set to create Uncharted under the code name Dig. Number 5. Naughty Dog wanted to create a brand new
Jeg tror.
franchise, which is how they came up with the game
Og stikke af. Ja, det var.
human characters that were photorealistic instead of cartoon characters.
Så for sure.
Inspiration for the game Uncharted came from old magazines and movie serials such as National Treasure and Indiana Jones. Number 7. At E3 2006, Uncharted was given the name Tomb Raider because of all the parallels with Tomb Raider. Number 8. Nathan Drake shares the initials ND, which are also the initials for Naughty Dog. Number 9. When designing the game, Nathan was developed to be a photorealistic character. This is why Nathan has no special training and no combat skills. Number 10. Amy Hennig is the writer and director for the Uncharted series. Number 11. Director Amy Hennig decided that a tough-as-nails protagonist was not the way she wanted to go, so she developed a tenacious and realistic human character. Number 12. Supporting characters Sully and Elena Fisher were added to create a more interesting and less dry narrative. Number 13. Elena's hair changed dramatically throughout the series. It was shorter, browner, darker than the current blonde that they said it was. Number 14. The first version of the demo was regional, and North American players were the only people that could play it. However, the developers decided that they were going to make a region-free version with 2 equal tactics for North American. Number 15. The switch from PlayStation 2 made the developers switch to
Tilbage, tilbage.
Number 16. In the E3 2006
Åh, kom igen, snacks. Oh.
Number 17. Uncharted: Drake's Fortune set in 2006. Number 18.
Så.
Nathan and Elena's interrupted
Oj, det var närmare.
similar to Jak and Kiara's kiss that was interrupted in the Jak and Daxter series. Number 19. Both Nathan and Elena wear wetsuits with the company name Possible on them. This is in reference to the Jak and Daxter game. Number 20. Nathan Drake is a treasure hunter, a fortune seeker, a deep-sea salvage expert, and a professional thief. Number 21. Nathan Drake sees himself as the famous English descendant of Sir Francis Drake. Right. Number 22. Nathan is motion captured and voiced by Nolan. Number 23. Nolan North is actually a voiced video game character actor. Most recently, Nolan North has revoiced Destiny's Peter Dinklage as Dinklebot. Sorry, Dinklebot. Number 24. Nate's birth name is currently unknown. However, he decided to come up with his own birth name by calling himself Nathan Drake. Number 25. By the time Nathan was 5, his mother had committed suicide. His father had given him up to the St. Francis Boys watch the first cutscene in its entirety. Number 34. In Chapter 2, Sully and Nate have a little bit of a goof. When Sully is on the boat, his shirt is blue, and then when he gets to the island, his shirt is red. And then later, it goes back to blue. Number 35. This chapter also does not have any enemies.
Jag fick inte att nej, vad bra. Jävlar.
Number 36. Strip Search was created for PAX East 2010. Its purpose was to fill a gap between Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. It also made Navarro the main villain of the game. Number 37. Nate actually does not have a good poker face, as mentioned by Eddie in Uncharted. Number 38. There are 47 trophies in the game, and 1 platinum trophy. Number 39. Uncharted was
Är vi
the
gold?
first game to develop the platinum trophy
Väl.
Number 40. My poor Nate has been shot twice. Once in Uncharted 2 and once in Uncharted 3 by secondary antagonists. Number 41. In Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, Sully reminds Nate that he has 25 years on him. Now, Nate is 34 during the time, which means that Sully must be pushing 60. Number 42. A funny thing about Sully is that he never goes home empty-handed, but a funny thing about Drake is that he always goes home empty-handed. Number 43. Francis Drake's skeleton in Uncharted Drake's Fortune is notably different than the skeleton shown in Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3. Number 44. On the back of Drake's gun holster, the initials NDI. These are initials for the abbreviation Naughty Dog Incorporated. Number 45. In Uncharted 2's multiplayer in the fort, you may see a plane flying, which is in reference to Sully's Grumman Goose. Number 46. While he seemingly might be strapped for cash, Sully is actually an avid boater, owns a private yacht, and a Grumman Goose. Number 47. On the PlayStation Home, there is an Uncharted area with Sully's bar. Number 48. The Scarometer in Nate's journal has 3 levels of fright, the bottom being Sully's mustache. Number 49. Elena's voice is the first voice that you hear in the Uncharted series. Number 50. Elena's character model is actually used for Ellie's character in The Last of Us. Number 51. Elena's character is 5'4", which is based on the actress's height, Emily Rose. Number 52. Elena's character actually bears a resemblance to Elle Holloway in the Silent Hill series. Number 53. In the alternate reality version of Uncharted, Nate actually has an address. It's 160 Guard Ave, Apartment 3, Key West, Florida. Number 54. The first time that Nathan killed a man was at the age of 15 when he let one of Captain Marlowe's agents fall from a rooftop. Number 55. If you look really closely on Nathan Drake's face, you might see some unhealed cuts from Uncharted 2. The same goes for Elena. Number 56. Elena and Nate share similar scars on each side of their face. Elena's is from grenade shrapnel, and Nate's is from a bullet wound, both delivered and inflicted by Harry Flynn. Number 57. In Uncharted 2, Sully is referred to as Victor Goddamn Sullivan. In Drake's journal, you actually see that he has put Goddamn Sullivan in the top of his journal as an afterthought. Number 58. Sully's weapon of choice.
Ja, jag såg faktiskt imorgon ut igen.
In Uncharted 3, he later develops an affinity for the Para-9. Number 59. In Among Thieves, Elena uses her Tibetan language skills, and in Drake's Deception, she uses her Arabic language skills. Number 60.